Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing? You're watching GEEKCASTER. I'm Phil Geeks, and today we have in our virtual studio.
This is your boy Shamar Williams.
This is the other guy, Corey Davis.
How y'all doing?
A shizzle.
Doing all right.
You're so silly. You are so silly. So you're watching GeekCaster, everything sci-fi fantasy. We're talking about geek content, everything from geeking over tech, geeking over films, TV, and all that stuff. But you know what? We're going to talk today about all the films that should have been released already, that are coming out in 2021 on streaming platforms. And some of them, Corey, you were saying they're coming on streaming as well as HBO Max.
Yep. Just like that one example will be Wonder Woman 84. That will be both released in theaters as well as HBO Max.
Yeah. And Dayveonne, you got some statistics and stuff. So I don't know, which one of you guys want to start this out?
So the biggest breaking news regards to this movie buzz is pretty much HBO made a deal with Time Warner. Matter of fact, Time Warner made a deal with HBO to basically put all their whole 2021 lineup. Well, not all of them. I think it's more of the big films that they think is going to make it big onto HBO Max and in theaters at the same time.
That's amazing.
So,
wow.
Here's the dilemma. Even though we're in this pandemic situation, there's people that think it's going to hurt the theaters. It's going to be more secluded, more towards streaming at home. But I don't think it's going to hurt the theaters.
So Christopher Nolan will disagree with you. He said that it will take away from the theater experience, doing these big budget films that are meant to be seen in the theater that are now going to be seen at home. One, takes away from the experience, and two, will not live up to its revenue. Just like his movie Tenet, it was released in theaters and it only made 60 million domestic, which they now consider a flop. So when you put it into the numbers of streaming service, it's probably not even going to come close to that number. So he has a point, whereas AT&T CNO John Stankey said that they're going to formulate it to be a win for all parties, a win for the consumer, win for all the filmmakers and directors, and a win for streaming services as well. So everyone should come out on top. He has yet to say how that's going to happen, but that remains to be seen.
Well, the thing is, we're also forgetting about all the mom and pop movie theaters. Now, we all know the big ones, and they're going to be hurt too, but it's the mom and pop movie theaters that, listen, they don't really make money from the movie. They make money from the popcorn, they make money from the soda, the candies, all the refreshments. So, what do they say about that? Or it's not even in the conversation?
I'm pretty sure it's lost in the conversation. I'm pretty sure it's a part of it.
Wow, that's crazy. That's really sad. Anybody out there that owns a movie theater, my heart goes out to you guys.
But the thing about it is, it's all about the upkeep. It's all about this. Like you say, yeah, they make money off of the popcorns, the soda, the drinks. But are you trying to make contracts with these companies so you could stay in revenue? That's the biggest thing when it comes to dealing with these mom and dad pops, because they just mom and dad theaters, because they just, okay, we're going to show the film. But how are you benefiting besides the popcorn and all the other stuff that is necessary?
Well, they can't. I mean, think about it. They got rent. They have staff.
Yeah, but the thing about, are you negotiating with these production companies? Because without you, they probably going to look at it like, okay, whatever. So you have to put your foot down and say something and say to these companies, look, we only surviving from X, Y, and Z, but not from you, as the people that basically got the money, that
Okay,
basically
so
take.
what you're saying is like maybe renting the movies to show, but for a lower price. Because I believe how it works, the very first weekend, the reason why like the media they push the very first weekend because that's how the production houses, the directors, the producers of the film, they make all that money that first weekend. And then they start splitting a percentage with the theaters. And every week it's a lower percentage. And to the point where
So
if it's still showing in the theaters 2 months, 3 months later, now the movie theater's like, yeah, I'm making all that money. But these days it doesn't even get to that point because they quickly go to some sort of on-demand thing. So
Yeah, like just like Tenet, it just was released. I want to say a month ago. I actually went to the theaters and saw it. I went to Cinemark Theater. They had 3 theaters showing the same movie to comply with their COVID guidelines. And even if you think about each theater being at 50% capacity, maybe 40%, they're still losing a lot of money. I don't see how they're going to make that up.
wow,
yeah, so and
Yep.
then not only that, you got to look at it this way: we're in a pandemic. Like, how many people would go to a movie theater during a pandemic? Now, I will say once like, of course, you went to the movie theater, Corey, correct? But how many people feel comfortable going to a movie theater during a pandemic?
Well, I think as long as the theaters are upfront with their policies and make everyone feel safe, that's why I chose Cinemark. They put out their COVID policy. They actually increased their air filters. They actually have a MRV filter, which is a minimum efficiency reporting value. That's what rates all of your air filters. I believe they're at a 13, which is one of the highest. The highest you can go is 16. And they sanitize every 30 minutes their concession stands. If you and your party have like a seating of 3 seats, you guys can sit together, but then they make space for 2 seats on each side of the party. So they comply with the social distancing. It was fine for me. The whole theater experience was great. They clean the countertops every 30 minutes, the bathrooms every 30 minutes. Everyone has a mask. It was fine. I don't see any issue, but the fear that is perpetuating in society is really what's holding people back from going to the theater. I think once we get over that, we can probably see a lot more people going back to the theaters.
Okay.
But should we get over it? I mean, the elephant in the room is that we're still in a pandemic.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're high risk, obviously not. But if I don't know. I would get into personal opinion. As long as you comply with the CDC guidelines, social distance, wear your mask, I don't see any issue with it. I went to the theater. I came back fine. No issues. So,
I mean, we'll see 14 days later.
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. So, yeah.
But you got to look at it this way. It's the paranoia. Like, it's the fear. Because even when this, let's say, they get it under control, this pandemic, or if this vaccine is somewhat of a silver bullet that basically going to somewhat eradicate it. I'm just saying it's not actually facts, but I'm just saying it's still going to.
But then don't say it. It's not facts. I'm just messing with you.
Kick rocks. But anyway, but I'm just saying that it's still going to take time for the audience to get to that comfortability to actually go back into that theater.
Well, let's switch gears. So, what films are actually coming out in 2021 that everyone could stream from home?
Okay, so thank you for giving me the list. So the first movie up on January 29 is The Little Things. I have no idea who's starring in that, but that's the first movie from Warner Brothers that's coming out. Second film that's coming out for Warner Brothers 2021 domestic is Tom and Jerry. Yay! Tom
Interesting.
and Jerry.
Yep. All right now.
Now,
Okay.
the third film that I was a part of in production, behind the scenes, working as production worker, as a production assistant, is The Many Saints of Newark. That's going to be out on March 12th.
Okay.
The next film is Reminiscing, which is coming out at April 16th.
Okay.
Godzilla versus King Kong, May 21st.
All right.
The
The first
Conjuring,
movie I'm actually interested in.
The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, June 4th. In the Heights, June 18th.
Wait, The Heights. Is that the Broadway thing? Like,
Yeah,
is it like
Lin-Manuel Miranda's movie, Broadway went to movie. So yes.
All right.
And everybody that grew up watching their favorite basketball player in the 90s. And yes, they get on me because I buy his sneakers.
All right.
Space Jam, A New Legacy, July 16th.
Yeah, I'm a hater. Yeah, I said all right. Yeah, all right. Another Space Jam. I mean, this is the thing, right? Besides LeBron, because they really push his brand over and over and over again. Like, as far as a cultural phenomenon, are any of these basketball players hitting pop culture like back in the day? Because back in the day, I don't know, it was just like when they did that Space Jam, just seems like there were so many basketball players that everybody knew, even if you weren't into basketball, that really made it huge to see these people. But there's not like a whole team of people that you could put in a room that everybody could say, oh, I know who that is. I mean, even LeBron, there are people that don't even know what he looks like but know his name,
Right.
Like, to be honest with you, I agree with you because even, with this thing, I think it's supposed to elevate most of these NBA stars, these new ones, these up-and-coming ones. So this is a chance to basically elevate their acting abilities and see how they are in the court and dealing with cartoon characters. So, all right, we're going to go.
I see it as a good opportunity for all these athletes to become pop culture icons. So if done right and well, then they may be household names after this. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it does happen that way.
Oh, wow.
And
Shaniqua Green's in there. Well, Shaniqua Martin Green, her name is hyphen. Wait, was she Green before? Which one's the husband's name?
I think it's Martin. I can't remember. I think it's Martin, but I'm not 100% sure.
Don Cheadle's in it. So that's interesting.
So he's going to be the Bill Murray of the film.
Oh no, really?
I'm just I don't know, I'm just joking.
No, but that makes sense because who would play the Bill? No, this is important. No, I know you're joking, but we need that comic relief.
He could do comedy.
Yeah, he's really good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Then we have. This is somewhat of a sequel to a / remake for the DC universe, the Suicide Squad. The Suicide Squad, not Suicide Squad. You have to put the "the" in it.
Okay, yeah, I see it. Like DA or THE?
THE.
The.
Okay.
It's not like you said Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Okay. Margot Robbie. Okay. Taika Waititi. He's very interesting. I would love to work with him. Yeah.
Right.
He's interesting. Let's see. By the way, wrong film, but I would like to work with Don Cheadle. He's interesting. He's so intense. I met him. He's almost my height. I'm a little taller, but he's so intense.
Nice.
I love that man. Anyway. Idris Elba's in it. Did you know that? He's playing Bloodsport.
In Space Jam, right?
The Suicide Squad. Yeah. He's playing Bloodsport.
Oh. I didn't know that.
And Sylvester Stallone, I don't know what they're not even saying what
they said a mystery character. They don't want to they want to surprise everybody.
He'd make a very interesting older Lex Luthor, actually.
Then we got Dune.
Again. All right.
Yeah, they're redoing Dune.
All right.
Why are they
And this-
going there? They
and it's
messed it up
October
twice
1st.
already.
Remember, years go around, they're going to try to test out a whole bunch of special effects. Special effects elevate. They're going to try to see what works, what doesn't work. So
Gotcha.
let's see if it becomes a good film.
All right, let's give it a chance.
Castle Wolfenstein instead of Doom. So that's what I say.
Okay.
Wow. Well, you know what? Maybe they're right, because you know what? They messed up so bad. Come on. If you don't do it and knock it out the park this time, you're really whack. Okay, what else you got?
Then we got Elvis. Yeah.
Really?
Thank you very much.
Really?
Yes, Elvis. November 5th.
Are you serious?
Thank you very much.
Like,
yeah.
like the guy?
Yes, Elvis.
Next movie.
No, like, but what? What can you say about it now? But what? Okay, never mind.
I'm lonely heart. Okay, stop. Okay, King Richard.
Who's playing him though?
I was just about to ask that.
That's a good question. Who's playing him?
Oh, wait a minute. Is it a series? Or is it a film?
It's a film. These are all the films.
Wait, is it the one Comeback Elvis?
They just put Elvis on this thing.
Just called Elvis.
Because there's a Comeback Elvis in 2021. There's an Elvis, Trump, and whatever he said movie. I have no idea. There's an Untitled Elvis Presley project coming out. There's like a bunch of Elvis things coming out.
Oh, so apparently Elvis will be played by Austin Butler. He played Tex in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He was also an extra in Drake and Josh, iCarly. It seems like a Disney character, actor on the Disney Channel. But then he also played in CSI Miami, CSI New York. He played in Arrow. He played Chase.
Oh, he's in the Untitled one. He's in the, wow, he does look like a Elvis. I could see that.
I could see that.
I could see that. Are they going to show the, racist Elvis or the, fun-loving, I stole all the black songs and pretend I wrote it Elvis? Which Elvis is he going to... Which one?
They're not going that far. It'll be the fun Elvis.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, all right. Are they going to show the Elvis that only knew how to play 3 chords most of his life and then became a musician at the end of his life? Anyway, moving on. No shit.
King Richard, November 19th.
King Richard. Interesting.
How does that sound familiar? What was King Richard?
The Bible.
Oh, wait a minute. Like, the one that wrote the one that put the Bible together?
Let me make sure, but that's what
That's King James, but King Richard.
Yeah, I'm about to say King James.
King Richard.
The black guy.
Oh, it's actually a film about the father of Venus and Serena Williams.
Oh.
That's going to be interesting.
That will be
King
very
Richard
interesting.
III. They're talking about King Richard III, the movie. Right.
No, it says upcoming American biographical drama. The film follows Richard Williams, the father and coach of tennis players Venus and Serena Williams.
So they gave him King Richard? That's the name of the movie?
Yeah.
Unless there might be more than one. I'm looking. There's let's see.
No, it's the Warner Brothers picture that will be streaming at HBO Max November 19th, 2021.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Really?
A lot of big name actors.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Will Smith, John Bernthal, Awan Juni
Why would you
Ellis,
name the
George
title
Schweizer,
King Richard?
Sean
Is his first name King?
No, they just gave him that title. His first name is Richard Williams.
So why? Okay, let me shut up.
Like,
Okay, let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me shut
maybe
up.
that's his nickname. Maybe that's what they called him. It might be a family thing. We'll find out when the movie comes out.
Okay. I'm so confused at this moment, but
I'm surprised you didn't mention Wonder Woman yet. Oh, we did that already.
We did that already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did. Matrix 4, December 22nd.
Now that's the movie that Dayveonne should have been in, Matrix 4. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
You got him started. Look what you did, Phil.
I'm sorry.
Now he's blocking me.
You know what? Out of all those movies, what do you think? Am I actually interested in seeing any of them?
Two.
Well,
Which two?
wait. Let's go through the list. Wait, guys. Let's go through the list first,
Okay.
and then we'll put down what we're interested in seeing in theaters and what we're interested in seeing at home.
Okay.
Wow. All right. Big
right.
man. Sure. Let me just sit
Okay.
down here. Yep. Nope. Just this. Do you think?
Huh?
Nope. Go ahead.
What happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Judas and the Black Messiah these are the movies that's going to be announced. Okay, so
Wait,
Judas and the Black
historical?
Messiah.
Is that like historical? They're just like They're just
Think
like
of Black Panther. Black Panther, not Black Panther, the comic book, but the Black Panther origin, like the origin of the organization.
I'm so confused.
Doesn't ring a bell. Black Panther, not
Yeah.
the Black Panthers. Sorry, Black Panthers. Then it's Black Panther.
Oh, okay. You talk the Black Panther Party.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's following
This
the I don't know if it's the life, but the rise of Fred Hampton.
Correct.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
And this other film is Malignant.
Say that again?
Malignant.
Malignant.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just about to say.
Yeah, Malignant, which is another film, which is
Malignant.
supposed to be announced.
Is that about a
And-
tumor? What? I mean,
That's what I'm confused with that film. I'm like, what?
Well, it's directed by James Wan. Okay.
Ooh, that should be good.
And,
Then it should be good.
Akela Cooper
Is it a horror film?
wrote it.
Well,
Let's see.
It says a thriller. It's a thriller. So there's literally no synopsis, nothing.
Interesting.
It's an original story he wrote. So
All right.
we'll see.
What else is on the list? Because we're running out of time here.
Okay, make it real fast. Which I don't agree with them remaking Mortal Kombat, but they're doing a Mortal Kombat remake. I'm up in the air with it.
When is it supposed to be released?
It's to be announced because originally it was supposed to be out in January. Now they pushed it back.
But they will be streaming it, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. What else?
And the last film is Those Who Wish Me Dead.
Oh, what was that about?
That sounds interesting.
That sounds like high school. Anyway.
All over again. Yeah.
all over.
But
again.
it's interesting. It's
What
so
is it?
interesting.
Those That Wish Me Dead. And what's that about?
That's a good question. What's that about?
A teenage murder witness is lost in the wilderness with two assassins hunting him, a survival expert trying to protect him, and a forest fire threatening them all.
Interesting, but too
That's-
much.
That sounds like
It's
they
a-
might win some like Academy Award, but no one watched the film. That sounds like one of those.
It's definitely winning a Nickelodeon award.
Yeah. I want to thank all the 12-year-olds that saw my movie and thought I was hot, but had no idea of what this film was about because they were too young to understand it.
All right. So out of these films, which one do y'all think is theater quality to the point that you must see in the theaters?
Godzilla
Or
versus
do you
King Kong.
think, or no, but you got to give, like, that's the only film to you.
Oh, and Judas and the Black Messiah. So yes, those two, I would say.
Those
Yes.
two. Okay. Geeks, what you think?
Yeah, for the most part, most of them it's like whatever. Like, you know, if it's if I have access to it, I'll watch it, you know. But Judas and the Black Messiah sounds
Well,
really
which one
interesting.
are you going to see in theaters?
Oh, in
That's what I'm asking.
theaters. Oh, none. No, because I'm one of those fraidy cats. And I think that the germs in the theaters were there way before COVID. So this gives me an excuse for no one to be like, oh, okay, he's weird because he, like, disinfects his chair. You know, now it's like, oh, now you see where I'm going with it, right? Now you see where I'm going with it? Yeah.
I see, yeah. Okay. So the films I'm looking at to see in theaters, The Many Saints of Newark, which I was a part of, The Suicide Squad. I am interested in Judas and the Black Messiah. Matrix 4, I'm like, I could see that on streaming. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'd rather
And Mortal Kombat. in theaters.
Yeah,
I
I like your choice. I think the Godzilla one definitely sound is going to be super important, and that's a film if you're open to it, which I'm not. But if you're open to it, yeah, I would say you got to see that in the theaters. For the most part, the rest of them are like, yeah, all right, you know.
Look, Godzilla was made for the big screen. Okay, that's all.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to watch the big screen.
Oh, and The Suicide Squad in theaters. I'm sorry, I got to see that.
No,
Meh.
I like Margie. I like Margot on the small screen. I think she works both places. Yeah. Besides, I mean,
But the
they
rest
have
of-
all these stars in there. It's like it's so star packed, which I don't know. I kind of over it, man. I don't
Well,
like the
look who's
cast with 50
directing
million
it.
stars in it.
It's James Gunn, man. The guy that created Guardians of the Galaxy, man.
I'd rather him finish Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh, I wish he would. I wish he would. Hold on, let me look in the camera. I wish he would.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah. That was intense. I felt that. All right.
And then the other films y'all rather see on.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
If I get around to it, man.
Yeah. All right. Give everybody your social media. Good timing, guys. Good job. Good job. Got through it.
My name is Dayveonne Bussey, but you could basically catch me on Instagram, which is the Jamal Williams Show, and on my Instagram, Dayveonne Bussey.
That's a lot. That's a lot going on there. Yeah.
You can find me on IG and Twitter at IamGT3. My name is Corey Davis. I'll see you guys later.
I thought you were gonna give them one of those on everything. I'm on everything.
You gotta switch it up from time to time.
Cause like the same on everything.
You got to
You
do the
can
mama
follow
say,
me
mama,
on
mama,
IMDb
mama, side,
on all
man.
the things.
On all the things. Yeah, on all the things. I like it when you say all the things. All right, I'm GeekCaster, and you're watching GeekCaster, and I don't know. You know, GeekCaster on IG and GeekCaster.com, and I never really show up on there.
You need to make that happen. Change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to make that happen. Please check those out.
And
And,
you need a good Photoshop.
yeah, and if you're on the internet, you're watching us on cable or on cable, you can find all that information on geekcaster.com. Yeah, we're streaming. We're on a whole bunch of places. We're doing big things, and cosplayers hit us up. We're constantly giving things away for free. Some things we are selling from the studio because we want to support you guys. We love you guys, and hopefully 2021 we're gonna go hard. Some big things in the cons and stuff. So we'll see what happens.
Until next time.
Go see Tenet, but if you don't want to go to the theaters, it will be released, I think, next week or within the next 2 weeks.
I can wait.